Hello and welcome to Top Trend Analysis. Today we are going to discuss about a top story related with the Quran burning in Sweden. Sweden has been embroiled in controversy over the burning of the Quran, the holy book of Islam. In January 2023, a far-right activist named Rasmus Paludan burned a Quran outside Turkey's embassy in Stockholm. This sparked protests and calls for a boycott of Swedish goods in Turkey. In February 2023, Swedish police overturned a decision to ban two subsequent Quran burning protests. The court ruled that the security risk concerns were not enough to limit the right to demonstrate. On June 28, 2023, a man tore up and burned a Quran outside Stockholm's central mosque. This event coincided with the Muslim holiday of Eid al-Adha, one of the most significant in the Islamic calendar. The protest was approved by Swedish police, who said that it did not pose an immediate security risk. The burning of the Quran has been widely condemned by Muslim leaders and organizations. They have called it an act of Islamophobia and a provocation. The Swedish government has also condemned the burning, saying that it is deeply offensive to Muslims. The Quran burning has also had a negative impact on Sweden's relations with Turkey. Turkey is a NATO member state and has been blocking Sweden's bid to join the alliance. The Turkish government has said that it will not approve Sweden's membership until the country takes steps to address its concerns about Islamophobia. The burning of the Quran is a sensitive issue in Sweden, where there is a large Muslim population. The government has said that it is committed to protecting freedom of speech, but it is also aware of the need to respect religious sensitivities. It remains to be seen how the government will balance these two competing interests in the wake of the recent protests. Who is Rasmus Paludan? Rasmus Paludan is a Danish-Swedish politician, lawyer and far-right extremist. He is the leader of the Danish political party Stram Hardline, which he founded in 2017. Paludan has held several events in which the Quran was burned, leading to counter-protests, some marked by violence and burning of cars. Paludan was born in Denmark in 1982. He studied law at the University of Copenhagen and was admitted to the bar in 2008. He worked as a lawyer for several years, but he left the profession in 2017 to focus on his political career. Stram is a far-right political party that campaigns against immigration and Islam. The party has been accused of racism and Islamophobia. Paludan has been banned from entering several countries, including Sweden, Germany and Norway. Paludan's Quran burning protests have been widely condemned by Muslim leaders and organizations. They have called it an act of Islamophobia and a provocation. The Swedish government has also condemned the burning, saying that it is deeply offensive to Muslims. Paludan has been arrested several times for his actions. He was arrested in Sweden in January 2023 for burning a Quran outside Turkey's embassy in Stockholm. He was also arrested in Denmark in February 2023 for inciting hatred against Muslims. Paludan is a controversial figure, but he has also been successful in attracting attention to his political party. Strankers won 2.4% of the vote in the 2019 Danish general election, making it the fourth largest party in the country. It remains to be seen how Paludan's career will develop in the future. He is a polarizing figure, but he has also shown that he is capable of attracting votes. It is possible that he will continue to be a force in Danish politics for years to come. Why Rasmus Paludan is not being arrested? Rasmus Paludan is not being arrested because he has not been charged with a crime in Sweden. The Swedish prosecutor's office is still investigating him, but they have not yet found enough evidence to bring charges. Paludan has been accused of several times, including incitement against a group of people, insult and gross assault against an official. However, the prosecutor's office has said that they need more evidence before they can charge him with any of these crimes. Paludan has been granted Swedish citizenship, so he cannot be extradited to Denmark to face charges there. He is currently living in Denmark, and he has said that he will not voluntarily return to Sweden to face charges. It is possible that Paludan will eventually be charged with a crime in Sweden. However, the prosecutor's office is taking its time to investigate the case, and it is possible that they will not find enough evidence to bring charges. In the meantime, Paludan is continuing to make inflammatory statements and to hold protests that have sparked violence. It remains to be seen how the Swedish government will deal with him in the long term. Here are some of the reasons why Paludan has not yet been arrested. The Swedish prosecutor's office is still investigating him, and they have not yet found enough evidence to bring charges. Paludan has been granted Swedish citizenship, so he cannot be extradited to Denmark to face charges there. Paludan is currently living in Denmark, and he has said that he will not voluntarily return to Sweden to face charges. The Swedish government is committed to protecting freedom of speech, and they may be reluctant to arrest Paludan unless they have a strong case against him. It is possible that Paludan will eventually be arrested, but it is also possible that he will not be charged with any crime. The Swedish prosecutor's office is still investigating the case, and it is too early to say what will happen next. And this case seems to be a Russian, against the Muslims. They don't bother, and they usually prefer their own citizens and protecting them with the so-called freedom of speech.